Hi, Will Philly. Um, comp, how's everybody doing? My compliments to, this is a compliment, to the matching, you and the mayor matched tonight, right? You both look great, so that's a compliment, not a, yeah, so. So, how are we doing, everybody? Good? It was hot. Yeah, I said I'd wait for. It was hot today. So. We should. It sounded like a train. Maybe that's brakes on a truck. Yes? I think I'm down. So, we could, we should send an email to everybody in town for these meetings and give an invite. I bet they would like that, right? It would, and we talked about, what did we talk about? Some coffee or, some donuts or whatever. I also think we should start what do you think? We should start I was thinking of gonna mention we should start like a reality show or something for Cranford, like focus on Cranford government, behind the scenes. Like they'd have this, and then we'd go off and like interview, and you'd be like, oh, what's he? I think that. But, if I am serious about what I'm saying, if I don't seem like I am, I don't know what impression I give, but I do want our government to be something where we can, take the seriousness out of it. That doesn't mean don't take seriously what we do, but I do want it to be fun and something where we're more casual, because I know government, everyone feels like they have to be very serious or act distant. So, I want this to be a relaxing evening and be able to talk with each other. And if you have questions, if you have a question for me about anything, you can ask me. I'll answer anything anyone ever has. Because, I want us to feel part of government together. I want our town to be, and this is what I plan to have happen. I'd like your cooperation, and I know maybe not everyone's comfortable being fully open and talking casually, but I want this town, for our residents, to feel absolutely 100% part of our government, and all decisions that we make should be made together as a community, and not a small group of people on a committee. And no offense to anyone on the committee, I know that's the system we have, and that's not anything against anyone. But I'd like to see our system evolve to be better and include all residents and have people at our meetings, full house, and people getting answers to their questions on the spot, resolving their issues on the spot, have people from the DPW, police in the room. Hey, I have a question, what's going on? defer to the traffic person who's here or whatever, and give that answer to residents on the spot.
Mr. Philly, that's your 5 minutes.
Oh, jeez. Sorry.
Do we have any other public comments this evening? Hearing none, we will move forward with minute approval, please.
I'd like to. Shit. Sorry about that. Thanks, sorry. My bad. Sorry, quick question, if I may, I apologize. So we're issuing bonds. This is because.
Sorry, can you state your name and
Oh, my
address
name?
for the record?
It's Will Philly. So just for the public to understand and myself, we're issuing $4,700,000 in bonds. That would be. Is this because we're don't have it within our own budget that we need to issue the bonds? Or are we going over, or whoever?
Yeah. Do you want me to? Yes, hi. This is our capital budget, our capital ordinance. It's an annual ordinance that we do every year right after we adopt our budget. And this is for things that are outside our general budget that the township needs. And that's where you'll see a list of them and how much it is, how much the grants are for, and how much the debt is for.
And if I'd add, this is something that we go through when we did this on the same day that we did our operating budget. We reviewed all the capital requests from all of our department heads, and went through and whittled it down to a number that we felt would work best within our budget. So as our administrator mentioned, it is bonding. It is aggregate. It's $4,700,000. $3 million of it will be bonded, and the remainder, 1.3, is grants. So we also use the grant opportunities to drive the expenses, or drive the capital expenses.
Thank you. So just to be clear then, so that the reason when a township borrows this much money for capital things that weren't included in the general budget, if I'm clear, do we normally make our best effort to include it and not have to borrow if we can, and only when we're like, costs go up and whatnot, and it's outside of we can't have it met in our general budget. And these bonds, when do they expire, or when do they come due?
Some of them are 10-year bonds, some are 7, some are 15.
Okay,
various.
so we're from 7 to 15 years. Thank you for the explanation. Thank you.